Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In today's video I'm in my house and I will teach you how to work out today. So I'll just teach you a few basic principles. So I've been preaching and talking a lot on my channel about working out and why I think it's a very good idea for everyone, male or female. I don't care who you are. You would be better off being in shape than you are right now. That I am pretty much 100% convinced of as one of the only things in existence. But yeah, so I think working out is a good idea for everyone. If you're already doing some sort of physical activity, you can ignore this video. I mean, you don't have to do as I do. You just do you, man. And even if you watch this video, you still don't have to do this workout. But I would advise you to. So I'm gonna try to keep it super fucking simple, and working out really is super simple. Listen, you don't need to go to the gym. I haven't gone to a gym in 2 to 3 years. I've been once with a couple of my friends, but apart from that, like a couple of guys, but apart from that, no, I haven't been to the gym like consistently for 3 years. I've been working out for 6 years. I'm 20. I've been working out since I was 14 years old. From 14 till 16, I probably went to the gym. But then I figured that I actually fucking hated going to the gym. I didn't like all the people. I didn't like this shit music in the background. There's too many things going on. And then I was like, hey, why don't I just start working out at home? And so I did. And then I figured out that I was way better off working out at home, and I actually had way better workouts, which is important if you want to make progress. Like, it's about quality, right? If there's too many distractions, it's like sitting in a classroom, right? If there's too many distractions around you for your temperament, it can be very difficult to make quality work. I mean, you might be better off sitting alone in a room. Like, right. So, working out is super simple. So, you can start out with having a floor. Do you have a floor? You hopefully have a floor. If you don't have a floor and you live in like outdoors, if you're a homeless person, you could even do this. You just need a ground on the floor, all right? What you do is you do 3 exercises. This you can start out with. So your body is made up of muscles, right? You have certain muscles. You have your biceps, your triceps, your chest, your back, your legs. But let's keep it simple. So you have your legs. Those are the muscles you work when you do a squat like that. That's your leg muscles. Then you have your back muscles on the back, right? You work those by pulling things. That's why you typically see people doing pull-ups. When people do pull-ups or any sort of pulling activity, they work their back muscles. Then you have your chest muscles or your pushing muscles. That is your chest, that is your triceps, your shoulder and stuff. You work those by pushing things, right? It is really as basic as that. Like, if you understand those 3 basic principles, you can begin to work out, I feel like, anyway. So squat, push, and pull. That's really all you need to start out, in my opinion, in my experience. So that could be as simple as just doing a couple squats. I mean, if you've never worked out before, literally doing 1 squat is better than you've ever done ever. So just doing 1 squat right now, you've already started your working out journey or training journey towards whatever like your goal is. I hope your goal, like, getting in shape, right? I mean, this video is probably not in depth enough to get you in crazy shape. I mean, it isn't, and I might make some program in the future or something like that. I actually probably will, but I feel like you need to like have a personal trainer. I don't feel like a workout program is worth anything. It doesn't work. It's about the motivation. It's about having like a figure that you talk to about your training and so on and so forth. I mean, if you're not totally obsessed with it, you're not gonna get that good at it, and be self-motivated, I presume you could say. But yeah, if you want to start out doing something, start out by doing squats. So you can do 10 sets of squats. I mean, presume you're not extremely overweight, but even if you are overweight, you can still just start doing 1 squat, but you probably need more help then. But let's say you're not overweight and you just want to get in, like, you just want to do some sort of workout. Do 10 squats 3 times. that's the squat part done. So sit down on the floor, go up, go up. Do that 10 times. Yeah. You do that 10 times, bro. And then you do it 10 times again, and you do it once again. So now you've done them 3 times. 3 sets of squats. After the squatting, I mean, ideally, actually, you do them circuits. So you do, let's say you start out with squats. You do 10 sets of squats, or 10 reps of squats. So 10 times up and down. Then after that, you do your pulling movements, whatever that may be. I mean, if you have a pull-up bar, ideally, you want to start making pull-ups. But if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can do like rows. Let's see if I can angle this properly here. Like that. So if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can do this. So you can like lay down on the floor. Again, all you need for this is a floor. I hope you enjoy the booty cheeks. Anyway, so you lay down flat, and then you lift your back up like that. And then if you get really naughty, you pull back your shoulder blades like that. And that's really like a back workout, you know? So you do that 10 times as well. So you do the squats first, then you do the back thing. Then at last, you do push-ups. So we all know what push-ups is, but it's important you do them properly. And if you don't do them properly, I have a little trick for you. So obviously, if you can do pull-ups, no push-ups. So I actually can't do push-ups on my palms, which most people do, right? Like that. I have to do them on my knuckles, and therefore it's good to have like an underlay like I have here. But it's still, I mean, your knuckles get used to the hard surface you work on if you do them long enough. So you can do that. So I do them on my knuckles. If you cannot do a full push-up like that with good form, you shouldn't do push-ups. You'll just end up injuring yourself, and you won't work out your muscles properly. And that's the key. If you can't do them on your feet, go down on your knees and do them like that. And then you should be able to do 10. I mean, I say 10, but really just do as many as you can until you can't do any more. Simple as that. And then do it on your knees. And it's very important that you do the exercises properly. So you do them with full range of motion. So instead of doing, so let's take push-ups. So instead of half repping or whatever, because you can't really do a push-up on your feet. There's nothing wrong with that. In time, you'll be able to do that. You do them on your knees instead, like that, right? And then you'll get a way better workout, and you'll work out your muscles way more efficiently. And really, I mean, those 3 exercises you can start out with. And if you really want to, you can add in some planks, right? So you can add in some core work as well, like that. So like 3 or 4 exercises to start out with. That is how I would begin to work out if I would start again. Again, that's really what I do still. So I mean, I'll put in some pictures of what I look like. All right. You wanna take off my shirt? Should we do some fucking pictures here, bro? Okay, so I'm gonna just put this down. You can see the gains. So I mean, it's all right. It's not like I'm a bodybuilder or anything, but I mean, I'm obviously natural as fuck. There's really no good. Put up here, man. So I mean, obviously, I'm extremely natural, like that. And this is after 6 years of working out with, I mean, I'm 6'3", so I'm a pretty tall dude. Naturally, with extreme completely simple equipment, I'm about 90 kilos. So I was extremely skinny beforehand. I've gone from 60 kilos to 90 kilos in 6 years. That's 30 kilos of muscle. That's pretty alright. I don't have exceptionally good genetics. I'm not one of those black guys who just puts on muscle like that. I have okay genetics. I don't have bad genetics. I have okay genetics. I have like pretty moderate genetics, I would say. 6 years of training very consistently. It's not like I am on my fitness pal. So my fitness pal, for you guys that don't know, is like where you track every single calorie you eat. I don't do that. I've tried that for 2 days and I lost my fucking mind. So that's not something I would do. I just keep it super simple with my diet. Just eat the same things pretty much every day. So it's gonna be like meats, eggs, bread, you know. Ideally keep it like whole grain, you know. You know, those kinds of food. Just stay away from pizza, fries, all this crap. You already know, man. You just gotta eat till you're like full. Don't overeat. Just eat food that are good for you. This is really like, if you want to start out working out and stuff, it is so simple and you should not overcomplicate it. This was what I did. I tried to scavenge the internet. This is what I always do with anything. For every single piece of information possible, to find out what was optimal and stuff like that. But I'm telling you right now, don't do that. Just do as I say in this video. Just, if you're starting out, if you're not starting out and you've been doing this for a while, it's a little different, but not really. So I would just start out by eating. So the training part, I would start out with those exercises I just showed. So squats, push-ups, pull-ups, if you can, if you have a pull-up bar. They cost like $20. Then you can, like, if you can't do a pull-up, you can like jump up and do the negative part of the pull-up, right? So you hold it against. That's actually what builds the most muscle. So you hold against the gravity of your weight. And that's how I started out making pull-ups. And now I can do about 12 pull-ups, like with perfect form. That's how I started out a couple years ago. So yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. So yeah, just fucking squats, push-ups, and pull-ups. Ideally, if you don't have a pull-up bar and you don't want to spend $20 on a pull-up bar, you don't really want to work out, I don't feel like. But if you absolutely don't want to do that, you can just do those floor back raise things. And then if you really want to, you can add in some planks, right? And do your core work. That's a pretty good idea. Add in some plank work as well. So those 4 exercises, do as many as you can until you can't do anymore. Yeah. No difficult, complicated rep scheme here. None of that shit. You just do as many as you can until you can't do anymore. Right? You don't have to go to absolute failure where the entire world is breaking apart around you, bro. Squeeze it! Squeeze it! Come on, up! Squeeze! Harder! Yeah! Resist! I've seen this guy called Tom Platz. He trains like that, bro. It's not something I would do. But just train till it hurts and you almost can't do anymore, okay? And then that is the training. Do that every single day, whenever you want to. It doesn't matter if it's in the morning or in the evening. Fuck that shit. Do that training. That's how you start out with training. It takes 5 minutes in between those circuits. So you do 10 squats, or as many squats as you can, as many pull-ups as you can, and as many push-ups as you can. You have about 1 minute, 2 minute break. And you do it again and again. And that's it. That's the workout. And that works amazingly. Amazingly. That is the workout. And that's almost what I do, bro. Yeah, so I'll explain. So what I do now, that's how I would start out. And then as you get more advanced and get better and stronger and better, you can add in more exercises. You can add in bicep curls, some sort of extension, some like shoulder press, and some calf work. And that is literally all I do. That is all I do every single day. I do the same exercises every single day. No variation. I don't believe in that. People truck the muscle. I mean, maybe, but I don't want to do that. And I just have to cut down some of this fat and I'll be fucking shredded, you know? Yeah. I was shredded last summer, okay? I put it in the picture before. But yeah, So yeah, and that's the fucking training part. And again, keep it super simple. You always want to simplify things as much as possible in pretty much any realm of life, in my opinion. And that's just how I work and how a lot of people want to operate, I believe. And then the diet, again, super simple. Just eat as you do if you don't eat like shit. So you already know this. If you eat shit, you know what shit food is. I don't even have to explain it. So pizza, burger, blah, 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 all that shit. Don't eat it. Chips, candy, cut it out. It's going to destroy your life, all right? It's not going to do anything good for you apart from giving you a little bit of immediate gratification. But that's not really what you want. What you want is a purpose in your life. And I mean, getting into better shape could be a purpose. It could be a start anyway. So just eat good food and eat 3 times a day, 4 times a day, and eat. Don't stuff yourself, but eat till you're full, till you're, full and you feel good. That's how you start out working out, bro. That is it. You don't need no gym membership. You don't need nothing. You have a floor and you're chilling, and a pull-up bar and you're chilling, bro. And then you eat some food, and you're gonna make gains in the beginning. And again, this is also for the girls, all right? Girl or a guy, I don't care. I believe it's good for everyone to start working out. Yeah. And you are going to be thankful you started. I'm very, very, very grateful. It's probably one of the best things I ever did in my life was start working out when I was 14. And so will you probably feel if you do it. And again, if your diet is shit, you're not going to make any gains. This is how it is. And I always talk on this channel about diet, sleep, exercise, and all this crap. Diet, sleep, and exercise. If you just commit yourself to a body transformation, you already have all of those things in place. Because if you don't sleep properly, you don't eat properly, and you don't train, you're not going to make any sort of body transformation at all. That's also why a good body is such an important thing. It's because it shows the world everything about you, pretty much. And it shows yourself, more importantly, everything about you. So yeah, that's my little video on a very, very simple guide to start working out that I think everyone should use if you want to start doing this shit. And again, I might make some, but if I want to do anything, I want to make like a coaching program perhaps. But I feel like I want like to make a total, like a guide where everything is encompassed, where it's everything. So where it's not just working out, but it's also the mindset and all this bullshit. But I don't really feel like I know enough about anything to do that. So I feel like that's not gonna be a thing for some time, but maybe at some point. But I operate under the ideal that you need to just do things. Do it. That's also how I created this channel. I just did it. So yeah, I might just start doing that shit and see how it goes. But yeah, I want to do it properly anyway. So I hope you enjoyed my video. So again, to summarize, super simple workout: squats, pull-ups, push-ups. Do it in circuits. It takes about 10 minutes. Do it every single day. It doesn't matter when. That's the workout. You need to eat properly. You eat good food, and that's it. That's the diet. And then get 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you go to bed at the same time every single day. Wake up, or even more importantly, wake up at the same time every single day. And that's it, man. Then that's like a start to building those 3 principles. And that's pretty much like 80% of all you're gonna need. Yeah, it's actually that fucking simple. If you do those things, and if you start doing what's described in this video, if you're not already doing it, like that, just doing that simple thing can totally turn around your life. Give it a month and you'll see massive, massive changes. Yeah, so that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, have a good day.